Hello folks, welcome to the channel Creator's Bike with Alan. This channel is all about sharing of maintenance, modification and cycling tips. Alright, so this channel, the main purpose is to let any individual who are keen to hands on their bike, right, to know what they can do and they can do it with easily, right? So today we're gonna have a short sharing sharing on how are we going to remove uh, the cassette. Okay, how to remove the cassette if you need to clean or you need to do whatever in need lah. Okay, it's not that complicated as a lot of people do. All right, so what you need is you need the right tools. Okay folks, so basically we need two tools. One is a chain, they call it the whip chain or the chain whip. Okay, this one easily you can buy it online as well. Next thing is this cassette lock. Okay, cassette lock, and usually it can be attached to a wedge. Okay, so this is for easy use. Just these two. Okay. Okay, now assuming the cassette is facing in front, the wheel is with you. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to take this chain whip, go around gear 10, right, and hook it. So you see, you can hook it because technically cassette go this way. So when you are turning this way, you're trying to hold on to the cassette and not let the cassette turn. Okay. So next thing, the cassette lock, you're gonna plug it in. Okay. So while your right hand, you're gonna pull up, technically facing you clockwise. Your left hand with the cassette lock, you're gonna twist it towards your right or anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is how it goes. All right, so once you loosen it, that's good enough. You can remove it. So when you remove it, usually what I do is I take this out, just plug it in, right, anti-clockwise. The cap is out, so you gotta put it, the whole thing, right? This is a two-piece thing. Technically, the cassette is out already. Okay, easy. Okay, so in order for us to place the cassette back, as you can see, there's a lot of groove here, right? There will be one that is the wider one. Oh, I call it the longgang or the drain that is the wider one. That's the one over here. Okay, so if you look into your cassette, right? If you look into your cassette, you see, there will also be one that is the longer one. Okay, the rest are okay. There will be one that is the longer one. So what you're gonna do, make sure you find the wider one. Okay, sorry, this is the one. Okay, and then this one. Okay, what you're gonna do is you gotta slot it in. Okay, so for the 11T, same thing. You gotta look for the wider space or wider groove. Right, look for that wider groove to match it in. Okay, here. So if it's wrong, you can't fit it in, but if it's correct, you can fit it nicely. Then the cap, put it on top. Right, with this, same thing, clockwise. Okay, and then I'll use this, tighten it. Technically this is 40 Newton, but for me, just make sure it's tight enough. It's good. Okay. So this is how you fix the cassette back. Okay. So as I mentioned, just to recap, this is the whip chain or chain whip. What you're gonna do, you go around 11T, right? Grip it. Okay. There's only one direction you can go. Right. Then here is the cassette lock. So this hand, you're gonna turn clockwise, and your left hand, you're gonna turn anti-clockwise. Okay. So do it this way. Yeah. So once it is loosened, all you need is just to remove, and you're able to take it out. Okay. So same thing, when you need to tighten, just make sure, sorry, you can actually apply some grease over here, some thin layer, right? Then you're gonna manually turn it. Okay. Hold the wheel and tighten it. Okay. This is good enough. Okay. So this is how you can, okay, remove and fit or fix, sorry, your cassette again. Okay, folks. So removing of cassette and fix it back is very easy. All you need the right tools: the whip chain, okay, and the cassette lock. These two things. Once you remove your wheel, you are able to remove the cassette easily. Okay. So hope that this short video today will evaluate you to understand how you can easily remove your cassette on your own. All right. And for whatever you need, you want to take out a cassette to clean and etc. You can easily remove it. Okay. So one of the tips that I share with a lot of rider, as I learned from the pro, in order for your bike to be efficient, the best thing is to make sure that the cassette, the chain, everything is clean. So the cleaner your bike is, the more efficient the bike will be. Okay. So another tip is never ever overlook your bike, because I know some folks, what they do is week in week out they keep lubing their chain, and what happen is it's overlooked. The loop get thicker. Have you ever touched a chain, right? Immediately you see the oil, right? It's very black. It stays on your hand or your feet. Okay. And then what happen is you will go around rubbing the cassette, and next moment, right, this is also become greasy and oily. So what happen is if you ride along the sand, the dust or whatever, you accumulate here, you stick, and then it will also stick to your chain. So this over time will wear off your chain faster. At the same time, it will affect the chain line or the drivetrain operation, which is totally not advisable. So on the other hand, of course, there are folks I know, after every ride, they are very hardworking. They use a degreaser with a kitchen towel or a towel. So what they do is they really take out their wheels and one by one they clean. Okay, so some may say it's OCD lah, but sometimes certain OCD is good, right? Just to make sure it's clean, and when you keep your bike at home, then feel good, right? You feel it's not dirty. Okay, so hopefully today sharing on cassette remover and fix it back will help you to evaluate you in your cycling journey. And if you think that this episode will likely to help someone else that you know, right, in the cycling community, feel free, all right, to share with them. if they even like the other of the episode, they can even subscribe to the channel and follow for more valuable content, right? So till the next episode, right? It's bye for now.